What if everything you believed about wealth was turned upside down? What if the money in your bank, the luxury items you chase, were merely pieces of a much larger, more profound puzzle? It isn't just about being rich. It's about redefining richness. Are you ready to unlock the true dimensions of true wealth? Because what you're about to discover might just change your entire perspective on abundance. Stay with me and venture way beyond the dollar signs. True wealth does extend way beyond the confines of financial prosperity. It's a harmonious blend of purpose, passion, and well-being. By embracing all 8 facets of the wealthy lifestyle, one not only amasses financial abundance, but also nurtures the soul, fortifies the body, and enriches your relationships. It's a holistic journey where every dimension complements the other, leading to a life that is balanced, fulfilled, and profoundly impactful. To solely focus on the financial dimension is to miss the depth, joy, and resilience that the other dimensions bring, creating a tapestry of life that's both rich in experience and legacy. To get started, let's define some terms. Financial abundance refers to a state where an individual possesses enough financial resources to live their desired lifestyle without worry or undue stress about money. This concept goes way beyond just having sufficient funds. It encapsulates a sense of security, independence, well-being, freedom, and the ability to make choices based on personal preferences rather than necessity. Here are some key aspects of financial abundance. I think the first thing to acknowledge about financial abundance and true wealth is that we have sufficient income to pay our day-to-day obligations and live independently from needing to rely on others. It includes a feeling of self-reliance, financial discipline, and stewardship. It includes always spending less than we bring in each month and growing our financial reserves and helping others rather than constantly eating off our own flesh. Another hallmark of financial abundance is being free from crippling debts, allowing income to be directed towards savings, investments, and experiences instead of paying off liabilities and having our buying power compromised by paying interest to others. Financial abundance means one's income comfortably covers lifestyle expenses, from basic needs to leisure and luxury and philanthropy, without the fear of running out of money. Having a robust emergency fund ensures that unexpected expenses or life events don't derail our financial stability. An abundant financial lifestyle allows us to invest, which can further increase our wealth and ensure long-term financial security and provide us with the resources to help others. Having financial abundance grants us the freedom to make life choices such as pursuing a passion, traveling, or retiring early, and philanthropy without monetary constraints being a primary concern. Financial abundance also means having the capacity to help others, whether it's supporting family, donating to causes, or investing in community projects. It empowers us to balance our lives, look beyond ourselves, and work to make the world a better place and improve the lives of those around us. Perhaps the most profound aspect of financial abundance is the peace of mind it brings, knowing that one's financial future is secure. It's interesting to note that financial abundance can actually be quite subjective. What might be considered abundant for one person might not be for another. It's less about the specific number in the bank and more about the freedom and security that wealth brings. I've been thinking recently about how there is such a broad spectrum in terms of individual financial resources and how these resources are used, from the ever-increasing homeless population who possess almost nothing to those suffering from the crippling effects of hoarding disorder, to the middle class who seem to constantly be striving for a bigger home, a newer car, a bigger boat, in spite of the fact that a recent study confirmed that most people actually use less than 40% of the square footage in their homes, while their children leave them to themselves as empty nesters. To the minimalists and tiny home dwellers who encourage us to live with little or nothing in our living spaces. And finally, the obscenity and selfishness of those we observe on social media, hoarding vaults filled with $100 bills and 1 kilo gold bars worth over $64,000 each. So what are we to believe about wealth and financial abundance? This question has confused men and women for thousands of years. In the New Testament, the Apostle Paul says, "For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. And having food and raiment, let us be therewith content. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith, and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. But thou, O man of God, flee these things, and follow after righteousness, godliness, faith, love, patience, meekness. Charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches, but in the living God, who giveth us richly all things to enjoy, that they do good, that they be rich in good works, ready to distribute willingly, to communicate, laying up in store for themselves a good foundation against the time to come, that they may lay hold on eternal life." This is in Timothy 6, 7-11 and 17-19. Perhaps it's all about perspective and as well as our motives. In Deuteronomy, Moses counseled his people, "Beware that thou forget not the Lord thy God, in not keeping his commandments, and his judgments, and his statutes, lest when thou hast eaten and art full, and hast built goodly houses and dwelt therein, and when thy herds and thy flocks multiply, and thy silver and thy gold is multiplied, and all that thou hast is multiplied, then thine heart be lifted up, and thou forget the Lord thy God, and thou say in thine heart, My power and the might of mine hand hath gotten me this wealth." That's in Deuteronomy 8, 11-14 and 17. So I think that there are really two kinds of wealth. The first is the kind of noble, multidimensional wealth that I've been talking about on this channel for months now. It is a balanced, inspired, selfless kind of prosperity that can be enjoyed by individuals, families, and even entire societies and cultures, where the principles which govern the acquisition, stewardship, growth, and sharing of wealth are honored and followed in disciplined and loving ways. It includes a lot more than money, as shown in the 8 facets of true wealth that we're discussing in this video series. The second kind of wealth is what I would characterize as worldly wealth. It is easily recognized as a self-centered accumulation of riches for purely selfish personal gain. It is acquired through any means possible, often at the expense of others. It leads to excess, corruption, greed, covetousness, gluttonousness, lusts of the flesh, and excesses of all kinds. It is characterized by enmity and pride, and gilding the lily, as it were, by arrogance and hardened hearts against their fellow men, and self-indulgence to the max. There is no shortage of examples in contemporary society of individuals who have gained riches through their own efforts, talents, or even through inheritance, who have had their lives ruined by this kind of wealth, when they don't observe the guiding principles that will always protect us from the potential downsides that plague those who violate these trustworthy and irrefutable principles. In them we observe that having money does not guarantee happiness. In them we observe the obscenity of selfishness. Remember, when the guiding tenets of morality are sidestepped, it can lead even the affluent grappling with desperate discontent, as evident in so many real-world examples. Financial opulence doesn't always translate to contentment. Instead, it often exhibits a complete void of altruism, kindness, and charity. So in this video, I'm going to focus on the first kind of noble, multidimensional wealth that I've spoken about before. I believe that the earth is filled with abundant resources to enrich our lives and the lives of all mankind. That said, we have an obligation to be wise stewards of these resources, which are sometimes fragile. We need to learn to live by the principles which govern our joy and happiness, and the joy and happiness of all those who surround us on earth. I believe that we have not only a right, but a responsibility to live an abundant, fulfilling life. In this era of rapid economic shifts and uncertainties, self-reliance emerges not only as a core tenet for financial security, but as an imperative for true multidimensional wealth. While financial abundance is often viewed through the lens of monetary assets, real wealth extends beyond the bank account. It's the combination of financial stability, mental resilience, emotional wellness, and the ability to adapt and thrive in ever-evolving circumstances. Self-reliance plays a pivotal role in this broader understanding of wealth. Here's why. The most immediate connection between self-reliance and wealth is the capacity to generate consistent income independently. This freedom, often sought by entrepreneurs, freelancers, and investors, allows individuals to weather the economic downturns, industry changes, or unforeseen challenges. Everyone should aspire to achieve this quality of life. Those who cultivate self-reliance possess a proactive mindset. They anticipate changes in markets, technologies, and global trends, positioning themselves not merely as passive spectators, but as active participants carving their path. Financial abundance isn't just about accumulation. It's also about preservation. Discipline and emotional resilience ensure that individuals don't make impulsive financial decisions during times of stress, and mental resilience allows them to evaluate opportunities and threats with absolute clarity. Multidimensional wealth isn't just about financial prosperity. Self-reliant individuals understand the value of nurturing other areas of life, be it personal relationships, health, or continuous learning. This comprehensive approach ensures a balanced and enriched life experience, which in itself is a form of wealth. Self-reliance is empowering. It's the ability to say, "I can," in the face of adversity. This empowerment not only paves the way for personal success, but also allows individuals to leave a lasting impact, be it through philanthropic endeavors, mentorship, or creating opportunities for other people. I've learned over the years that financial abundance is directly linked with the principle of self-reliance. It's not just about wealth accumulation. It's about creating a legacy, making informed decisions, and leading a life that is not just rich in monetary terms, but in experiences, relationships, and purpose. Financial literacy refers to the understanding and application of fundamental financial concepts and practices essential for informed money management. In an ever-evolving global economy, this knowledge will arm you with the tools to make sound financial decisions, optimize your economic well-being, and shield you against potential financial pitfalls. Behind every empire, beneath every success story, lies the silent power of education. But why is it the primary foundation of creating a life of financial abundance? Well, education equips us with the tools, strategies, and insights crucial for navigating the financial world, from understanding the basics of budgeting to the complexities of the stock market. Like constructing a skyscraper, wealth starts with laying the first brick. Through the knowledge and skills we acquire, we open doors to opportunities, higher paying jobs, entrepreneurial ventures. It's where we set our financial foundation. Armed with knowledge, we can make informed choices. Without education, even the wealthiest can falter. While with it, even the humblest beginnings can lead to great heights. These are the core components of financial education and literacy that I'd like you to focus on. The first and perhaps the most important is budgeting. This means actively and intelligently planning and managing your income, allocating and tracking expenses, savings, and investments. Secondly, understanding interest and debt. We need to understand the implications of borrowing, the costs associated with interest, and the strategies for effective debt management and elimination. Third, compounding and investing. Learning about the power of compounding and various investment vehicles, the associated risks and rewards, and the principles of asset diversification. Fourth, savings and retirement. Here we recognize the importance of saving for short-term goals and long-term financial security. Understanding the basics of personal taxes and the benefits of tax-saving strategies is also a really important part of financial literacy. And finally, risk management. This helps us to understand the value of insurance and other strategies in protecting our financial well-being over time. There are lots of ways to learn about these 6 components of financial literacy. More schools and colleges now offer courses on personal finance, recognizing the importance of this information for all people. There are lots of free and paid online resources ranging from YouTube to websites, apps, and courses tailored to different learning needs. Financial books provide deep dives into personal finance principles. I'll include several in the notes below for you. Engaging a financial advisor, CPA, or counselor can offer personalized guidance, especially for intricate financial landscapes and transactions. Local community centers often host financial literacy workshops as well, especially targeted at specific community needs. In our age of digital transactions, easy credit, and volatile markets, financial literacy is no longer an option. It's a necessity. As Ben Franklin wisely noted, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Embracing financial education ensures that this interest accumulates to your advantage. With our educational foundation set, we transition to preservation. Here, education teaches us discipline, the importance of living below our means, and the magic of compound interest. Savings isn't just about putting money aside, it's about future-proofing your wealth. Spending less than you earn is a foundational principle in personal finance and wealth building. At its core, this principle emphasizes living within or below our means to foster financial health and growth. Let's talk about the importance of spending less than we earn. By spending less than we earn, we create an ever-increasing buffer. This allows us to handle unexpected expenses, such as medical emergencies or car repairs, without resorting to expensive and often crippling debt. Overspending often leads to debt accumulation and bondage to our creditors. Debt not only eats away at our income due to interest, but can also create a cycle of borrowing that's often really hard to break. Consistently saving a portion of our earnings provides the capital to invest. Investing is a key to compounding wealth over time. Living within our means and building a savings cushion significantly reduces our financial stress and anxiety. Spending less than we earn eventually leads to financial freedom. It allows for choices like pursuing a passion, traveling, or even retiring early. Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest people in the world, is known for his frugal habits. Despite his immense wealth, he still lives in the same house he bought in 1958 for $31,500. By consistently spending less than he earned, Buffett had more capital to invest and compound over time. In the book The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley and William D. Danko, it was found that many millionaires lived frugal lives, spending far below their means. This behavior allowed them to accumulate wealth over time. Financial guru David Bach coined the term the latte factor to demonstrate how small everyday expenses can add up over time. By cutting out a daily $5 latte and investing that money instead, one could accumulate a significant sum over several decades due to compound interest. You won't believe how much. Let's break it down. So by saving $5 a day, investing it at 10%, after 30 years, you'd have approximately $300,193. This illustrates the power of compound interest and the impact that even small savings can have over a long period of time. While earning a high income can certainly contribute to wealth building, the discipline of spending less than you earn is often more critical. It ensures that no matter the size of your paycheck, a portion is always set aside for saving and investments, leading to real and lasting financial abundance. So as we gradually grow our buffer by continuously spending less than we earn, we eventually end up having a sufficient savings to start investing and compounding our earnings over time. We can make our money work for us finally. We enter the world of investments, stocks, bonds, real estate, and more. It's here that our savings can really grow, multiply, and expand beyond what we could achieve with our daily labor alone. I won't go into the details in this episode about specifically how and where you can or should invest. Suffice it to say that you should carefully weigh your options. Don't get greedy. A wise man once taught me, the hogs get slaughtered. Be smart and invest for the long term. You should also allocate a portion of your investable cash for short-term savings as well. Education isn't just a step in the journey to financial abundance. It's the compass, the map, the guide, leading us through every phase of our financial journey. While education lights our path, it's entrepreneurship that propels us forward. But exactly how does entrepreneurship serve as the powerhouse in our journey to wealth and abundance? Entrepreneurs don't just see the world as it is. They envision what it could be. This forward-thinking perspective leads to innovation and value creation. The entrepreneurial journey is paved with risks, but with great risks can come great rewards. Through careful analysis and informed decisions, entrepreneurs can reap the benefits of their boldness. Unlike traditional job roles, entrepreneurs open doors to multiple avenues of income, from primary business profits to side ventures, passive income, and investments. The entrepreneur's wealth isn't tied to time. It can grow continuously. Creating multiple income streams is a cornerstone of a wealth-building lifestyle and is often advocated by financial experts and successful entrepreneurs. Here's why it's of paramount importance. Just as diversifying an investment portfolio spreads and minimizes risk, having multiple sources of income ensures that if one stream falters, for example, a job loss or a business downturn, Others can provide stability and financial security. Multiple income streams can also accelerate wealth accumulation. Rather than relying solely on a fixed salary, additional streams of income can compound earnings, leading to faster financial growth and freedom. Some income streams, especially investments or royalties, can generate money with minimal ongoing effort. The passive income can grow wealth while also freeing up time for other pursuits or opportunities. Remember, multiple income sources can provide greater financial freedom and flexibility. It offers more leeway for investments, allows for quicker debt repayment, and can fund lifestyle upgrades or experiences. Also, knowing that there are alternative sources of income can greatly reduce anxiety related to job security or financial uncertainties. Exploring various income streams can lead to personal growth and skill development too. For example, starting a side business might teach you entrepreneurship, marketing, and sales skills. The global economy is really unpredictable. Industries evolve, recessions occur, and job markets shift, and wars disrupt. Multiple income streams allow you to adapt to these changes much more readily. Here are some examples of multiple income streams you might consider. Your primary job. This is your regular 9-to-5 source of income for most people. A side business or a side hustle. Your skills or passions can be turned into profitable ventures. Real estate investments can provide rental incomes or profits from property appreciation. Dividends from stocks or interest from bonds can provide passive income, not to mention equity appreciation over time. Platforms that allow for personal loans, like peer-to-peer lenders, can generate attractive interest returns for you as well. Royalties from books, music, photography, or patents can provide ongoing income for you as well. Earning affiliate commissions from promoting products or sales from e-commerce platforms has also proven to be very profitable for many entrepreneurs. Just remember, a multifaceted approach to income not only safeguards against unforeseen financial challenges, but also accelerates your journey to financial abundance and independence. Building multiple income streams requires effort, time, and sometimes initial capital, but the long-term benefits can be invaluable. Entrepreneurship offers a flexibility rarely matched by traditional jobs. Whether it's choosing working hours or selecting projects you love, entrepreneurs craft their lifestyles. Entrepreneurs have the power to change industries, communities, even the world. Beyond wealth, they create lasting impacts, leaving legacies that echo through time. The entrepreneurial journey is one of continuous learning and growth. Entrepreneurs aren't just building businesses, they're building themselves and the world around them. Entrepreneurship, in essence, is not just a career choice, it's a commitment to innovation, growth, and abundance. For those brave enough to embark on this journey, the rewards, both financial and personal, can be unparalleled. Remember that achieving financial abundance is really just a paradigm shift that helps us to think of wealth more holistically, considering all 8 dimensions. And financial abundance isn't just about accumulation. It's also about legacy. We want to ensure that what we've built benefits not just us, but generations to come through wills, trusts, estate planning, and patient, hands-on engagement and teaching. We ensure the longevity and impactful stewardship and distribution of our wealth over time. In our next video on the power of time freedom, your life is going to be really transformed. Please subscribe for more insights from Prosper and Create Real Wealth on leading a rich and fulfilling life. Thanks again for joining us today in this journey to discover and live the principles that lead to your ideal lifestyle. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.